boys and girls, we're going to continue with writing today. Let's review for a minute what a good writer does. A good writer thinks about their story. They think about what they want to write about, what they know about, something that's happened to them, and they make a movie in their mind of this. They think about what happened first, what happened second, what happened last. Then they sketch their picture to help them with their ideas, and they sketch quickly. Then they write some sentences about what they drew, what happened to them. Then they reread their writing, and they add more sketches or they add more words. I'm going to find the sheet that I did yesterday, and I wrote my story about the hike I went on by the river. And if you remember, I went for a hike by the river, and I'm going to read it. I went for a hike by the river. I saw a fish jump out of the water. Yesterday we talked about writing words, stretching out words, writing the sounds we hear, going back in our 3-ring binder and looking at those high frequency words and seeing if we can find those and spelling them correctly. Well, today I just reread it, so I'm going to add a little more to my sketch. So I am walking on along here, okay, and when I get up here, draw me again. Okay, I sit down and I put my pole in the water and I'm going to try to catch a fish. Okay, so I went for a hike by the river. I saw a fish jump out of the water. Okay, I sat down. I don't think we've had the word down yet, do you? So I'm just going to sound it out and write the best I can. Duh. Ow. I know ow is spelled sometimes O-W, so I'm going to put O-W. Down. Okay? And notice that it doesn't take me long to try to figure out my words. I just write down what I think it is. I do the very best and keep writing so I don't forget what I'm going to write. I sat down and okay, when you throw your line in the water, you call it cast it. And cast, and cast my. I'm going to look in my high frequency words and see if I have my. Look in your 3-ring binder, and I do have it. I'm going to copy how you spell my. And cast my line, and I think it has an E on the end that's silent. I sat down and cast my line in the, I know how to spell the, water. W-A-T-E-R. Okay? Do you think I caught a fish? Okay. I've had the word was. I know how to spell. I'm going to look in my 3-ring binder to find out how to spell it because it's in there. Was, I see it, and I'm going to copy how to spell it. I was sad. S-A-D. Boy, I got a big word here. Because. I'm going to sound it out and do the best I can. B-E all. I've learned all can be A-L. I don't know. I'm going to try it. Because. Okay. I was sad because I didn't catch I know C-H. I was sad because I didn't catch a fish. Fish. Now, did Mrs. Wood ask anyone how to spell a word? No. I spelled the best I could, sounding out my words and writing the sounds I knew. You do this quickly so that you can remember what you're writing. It's okay if you don't spell all the words correctly right now. We're going to learn that. Okay, look at my story. I'm going to read it all again. I went for a hike by the river. I saw a fish jump out of the water. I sat down and cast my line in the water. I was sad because I didn't catch a fish. That's my whole story. Now, I want you to go and get out of your 3-ring binder the story that you started yesterday. And I want you to follow these steps. I want you to think about what we really need to start down here. I want you to reread your story. And then you're going to think about what you want to add to it. And you can add more sketches if you need to. But I definitely want you to add more words to it. You can write 1 more sentence if that finishes your story, or you can add 2 more sentences if it finishes your story. But then I want your parent to take a picture of your whole story when you're finished and send it to your teacher.